Okay, I'm showing you my laundry basket because this is how we're starting our Sunday morning. Sorry I never got back to you as far as yesterday. I'm fixing to turn the camera around, and don't be shocked. Some of you have already seen my Facebook page, so you know what I'm talking about. If you haven't, you can go over to my Facebook page. Yeah, talking hand, moving hand, puppet hand. Hey, oh, there. Arthritis, yeah. Anywho, Andrew and Brian came over yesterday, and Andrew did my hair for me. So this is the new me. I was wanting silver, like platinum, and this is as close as he could get, was like platinum blonde. He couldn't actually do platinum like silver. You have to have a beautician's license in order to do true silver. So, but this is, I told him I look like Billy Idol. He wanted to do it in a faux hawk. He had it yesterday where it looked like a faux hawk. You know, a fake mohawk. He had this pulled back and this pulled back and this was up. I kind of look like Pink. Yeah, if you don't know who Pink is, look her up. But yeah, I wanted to either go platinum or pink. And like I said, Tasha, my infusion nurse, had a hissy fit when I said platinum. She's like, platinum, platinum. And so I sent him a picture of what I was wanting, and it was more of the silver gray. And when he got here, he's like, well, Brian said platinum. And he thought he meant platinum blonde. And he's like, well, if you want to go platinum silver, I can't do that. You have to have a cosmetology license, and it would be like a 7-hour process. This took him 4 hours to do. Well, no longer than that. They got here like yesterday at noon, and then they ran to, after he got done, completely done with everything, they all ran to Walmart. Him and Brian and Becca all ran to Walmart and then picked up pizza. We treated them in exchange for him doing my hair. The only thing he asked for was Papa John's pizza. Where they live in Andalusia, there is no Papa John's. It has been forever since that poor boy has had Papa John's. So that was the least we could do. So we ordered Papa John's pizzas all the way around, and 2 things of wings, spicy and not. And we just had a good time just sitting around fellowshipping and giggling and laughing and eating pizza and just enjoying a good time with them. So they stayed until it was probably 5:30, 6 o'clock before they left. And I fell asleep. And when I say I slept, I slept. I mean, like a hard sleep. I slept from 6 to about 8:30, and I woke up and I knew I would not be able to go to sleep no time soon. Bo was getting ready to go to bed, and I'm like, well, you going to bed, I'll just sleep in here and I'll watch TV. Well, that plan didn't work. I couldn't find my glasses. Yeah, we'll get to that in a minute. So I just watched YouTube on my phone. I watched Peacock on my phone. If you haven't downloaded the Peacock app, download the Peacock app. It is a free streaming TV service that you can get like NBC shows and documentaries, history, just all kinds of, but some of them are free, and some, if it says, you know, need subscription, don't click on those, but the majority of them are free. So download that Peacock app. There's another app, Pluto is free. A lot of things you can do through YouTube. I know I told Dawn about the Liberty Kids. They have the entire Liberty Kids series on YouTube. for free. And I want to say they're on Amazon. And y'all look out. If you are on, how did they put it? If you are low income, or if you have anybody in your household on Medicare or Medicaid, I'm not sure how that works. Medicare or Medicaid, let Amazon know and you will get a discount rate. So I got to look into that one. I'll look into it and I'll let y'all know. Just saying. But anywho, so yeah, the new me. I'm getting used to it. When I walked past the mirror this morning, I'm like, holy hennies. But I'm getting used to it. He had done Brian's black. And I'm like Carol Beth, because he did Brian's eyebrows. And Brian looks like Red from Angry Birds. Because his eyebrows are like this thick. But I'm wishing now, in a way, he would have done my eyebrows, because there's a stark difference between this and these. Of course, these are getting thinner and thinner, so there you go. We just need to breathe. Today's agenda, which I never got to yesterday's agenda, like I said, I was wound up sitting in a chair getting my hair did. So there you go. And it was like steel magnolias up in here. We was just talking. You know, you get together at the hairdressers and you talk. It's not gossip. It's factual information. No, we weren't gossiping about anybody. They don't know people we know. Now, we did tell them about the lady that we all knew, lived up the road from us. She passed away from COVID. Her husband was not in the, he had COVID, but he never got put in the hospital, but he could not see her before she died. And that is what is so awful about this is, now they did, I do have to say, I don't know, I don't think she was at the same hospital I was at. I'm not going to say. But they did call Brian and Bo. They wanted any family members they could come, two at a time, or one at a time. One at a time, because Brian did not see, I don't think, I'll have to ask Bo. I don't remember. I mean, I wasn't awake when it happened. I don't know. But Bo made the comment, they did call them, and they made the decision Bo and Brian would go. Becca would stay here with Carol Beth to keep her calm. And it was when they had called and told Bo they had done all they could do. They needed to come and say goodbye. And they would not let him in the room. And that's when he dropped to his knees. And that the nurses had told me, that man loves you. Whenever I'd come to, they were talking about how he dropped to his knees and he just sobbed. He sobbed and he cried and he cried and he prayed. And they said he was praying out loud. Now, he didn't care. And Bo don't. When it comes to prayer or emotion like that, he don't care. He cried at his mother's funeral. He cried at his Aunt Nanny's funeral. Real men do cry. Real men will show you true emotion. They will show you sympathy. They will show you compassion. That is a real man. I'm just saying. Anywho, man, I've gotten off track. We're going to blame it on the bleach. I'm going to freak my doctors out whenever I tell them, yeah, oh my God, I woke up and it was like this. Could it be a side effect from COVID? That would get them good. Oh, I could see them calling everybody now. Oh my gosh. Okay, today's agenda. I'm getting a late start because I did not go to sleep last night. I went to sleep this morning. Last time I looked at my clock, it was 3:45 in the morning. They woke me up at 10, making sure I was okay. Went ahead and got on up. It is now 12:07 in the afternoon. Yeah, I'm fixing to eat me some breakfast. Okay, lunch. I'm fixing to eat me some lunch. Oh, I've got that salad kit in there. Yes, please, and thank you. So, let me go get me some lunch, and I will be back. I figured I would show y'all at least what I'm trying to plan on lunch. And yes, I do have to have my portable oxygen. I was trying to wean myself off, and I don't know why. I'm trying to put y'all up here. Tell you what, you're going to fit in the cabinet. There you go, you fit in the cabinet. Yay. First of all, back to lunch before I lose my train of thought. I'm doing this bacon Caesar salad kit that I had gotten the other day. Wednesday. Yes, Wednesday. At Aldi. So, you just dump out the salad, the lettuce stuff. I am still here. I'm getting scissors, my kitchen scissors. And then you just, because it comes with your bacon bits and a little kit, you dump those. I'm doing this in no particular order. I'm not reading the instructions. Anywho, on my oxygen, I was supposed to be trying to wean off, and I was. And I still am. I'm trying to make it where I can go like from room to room. I'm going to do the dressing first, and then the Parmesan cheese. Even though it's all going to get stirred together. I don't know why. Anywho, like going to room, doing laundry. I made up the bed. I did my medicine this morning, which that takes about an hour. I'm sorting out all my pills into my, I got a weekly thing. And it's just easier to do it on a Sunday morning or a Saturday night. Sunday morning now that we don't have church. Babe Sutton, I'm loving listening to your son preach. Oh my goodness. Y'all, on Facebook, you can go to Update on Big Momma or Big Momma's Bible Study. And Babe Sutton will have a link to Westboro. I'm trying to, babe, correct me if I'm wrong on the church name, hon. You know my mind, baby girl. But that is her son, and that is her daughter-in-law that leads the music, if I'm not mistaken. And you want to talk about a man of God. Honey, he is filled with the Holy Spirit. Yes, ma'am. Yes. So let me throw this away, and then I'm going to stir my salad, and I'll be back. Alright, I'm just going to kind of do this one-handed. I've got my little tongs. And I'm just going to kind of toss, kind of mix all this in with this salad dressing and the bacon bits. And it was just plain romaine lettuce. And it came with the little breadcrumbs. I'm probably going to add, I think I will, I'm going to add some real croutons. This is like breadcrumbs, not croutons. So, but it said it was a serving size of like 2 people. I will probably be the only one that eats it. What I might do is just eat out of the bowl, and what I don't eat for lunch, I can eat tonight for supper. There you go. That's a plan. So I got it all mixed in, and then I did grab one. I might grab one more of the little peppers that we bought. So that is going to be my lunch. Okay, I'm also trying a new thing. Whereas there we go, that light. Whereas I do laundry, as I get it out of the dryer, I bring the basket in here, I put it on my walker, bring it in here, and I fold it. And I have it delegated by who goes where, what, when, how. Yeah, the whole 9 yards. And then I will go ahead and take it to the prospective person's room. I'm trying to do it that way, a load at a time, and right when it comes out of the dryer, it gets folded, and then I take it to whoever, and then they're responsible for putting it away. The girls do their own laundry. Becca is sneaky and will get some of her stuff in the hall bathroom or in our bathroom. So, yeah, hey, it is what it is. So let me go put these up, but that's just one thing that I'm trying to do to make it where I'm not so overwhelmed at the end of the day that I have 10 loads of clothes to fold. Just saying. Okay, I got this dashboard thing of stickers from the Happy Planner website. They had them on sale. They had like a 70% off sale. So this wound up near about being like $2. And they're all kinds of little post-it notes, little flags, little reminders, oh happy day, habit tracker type thing, blah, 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 blah. And it's a long be there like an appointment thing. But I wrote down, because my mind is crazy, and I've actually put a study, they have done a study, and it's from Georgia, the Georgia State University, I think is what it said. Anyhoozles, they have done a study of COVID patients. And they know, you know, it's not just a lung disease. It is, you know, it affects your blood vessels. It affects more than just your lungs. It's not just a lung problem. I'm trying to keep my cord from... Anywho, they've done a study that the virus will actually hide in your brain. And that is what has caused some of the people that have died from COVID have died from more of the brain issues. And it's where their brain has been telling their lung, you know, just forget it. Just don't. But even later. And that terrifies me to death. And I can't let anybody know. But it scares me. It truly does. Not just for me. I mean, for me, for my family that, you know, heaven forbid. But for all those that we know that have had it, I just can't even imagine. So please, even if you notice the slightest, smallest little change, like I said, I noticed my memory was starting to get worse. Bo noticed it. I messaged Tasha, which is my infusion nurse. We're like buds now. And she had told Dr. Lipscomb, my neurologist here, they're setting me up with a neuro at UAB that does COVID. And my EEG did actually show abnormal activity that they cannot explain. Even it's no seizures, and he said he had never seen it before. And so she had never seen it before. MRIs, clear as bell. EEG's funky as all get out. We always knew I wasn't right in the head, but no, seriously. So if you've had COVID, even if it was a mild case, please be proactive. This is where you're going to have to be proactive. Advocate for yourself. If you notice a change, or you notice something different, or you just feel uncomfortable, or you feel like there's some issues going on, talk to your general practitioner first. Tell them, or ask them if it could be COVID related and that you have a concern. Express your concern. And if they brush you off, that right there tells you you need to find you another doctor, because they shouldn't brush you off. They should either, okay, let's look at it from this point of view. Let's do some labs. It's always a good start. Do lab work. Maybe do a chest x-ray or an EEG, or if you're having the heart palpitations, tachycardia is one of the things. Just whatever your symptom is, they should be just as concerned as you are. If they brush it off, like, oh, yeah, no, it's anxiety, or it's, no, you go to another doctor. Just saying. We have a wonderful general practitioner, blessedly. Oh, he is amazing. He has never brushed us off. Yeah. But I do have to do these little, well, not little, but they're important tasks that I need to do today. Carol Beth is going back to art. She went week before last. Becca took her. And we found out while she was there, the lady that lives across the street, I might have told y'all this, I don't remember. The lady that lives across the street actually goes. So she has told us that if Carol Beth needs a ride, she's going anyway. There's no sense in Becca going and sitting and waiting because the Y's closed. We can't go in there now. So I have got to message her and tell her, yes, please and thank you. Give her a ride. I need to get up with my sister down the block, my Selbrook sister, to see if she can hem 5 skirts for me. They are like 4 inches too long, if that. I mean, they might be 6 inches. I'm going to say 4. I would rather them be long than be. And then I've got to call about the contractor about our back door. I'm wondering if we don't need to see about getting another contractor. He is another one. I've called him 3 times. He was supposed to show up Friday to give us an estimate. I called Friday night. He didn't call me back because he never came Friday afternoon. I called Saturday. Well, I called and left a message, and he messaged me. I'll message you right back. Never heard from him. I'm fixing to message him today. This is his 3rd straight. If he don't message me back, we get another contractor. Because if he won't call me back, or if he won't come and give an estimate, that tells me he might not come and finish the job. And I don't want to wind up with a hole in my house. You know what I'm saying? Now, if a man called him this morning, wanting to know if he could come and give him an estimate. He had a water leak. And that man told him, he said, tell you what, I'll be there at 2. So if that man ate him some lunch, he knew it was like a couple of towns on over. He's going to go over there, give the man a quote. He doesn't charge for going and giving quotes or estimates. I have told him he's got to start at least finding 3 jobs a month that are $100 jobs, or do several jobs that are like maybe $75 or $50. We need $300 a month extra income. So we're praying about that, and the Lord has provided. The Lord has provided side jobs. So, yes and amen. So let me get to doing these messages and taking care of that. I've gotten my clothes caught up and folded. I'm waiting on the dryer, and we'll see where we are in a minute. Okay, I was trying to make sure that my camera wasn't broke. I dropped it yet again. Yeah. This, it is a Sony, I can't tell. Anywho, wonderful. I've had it for years, and I dropped it countless times. I've lost the little battery cover thingy, but it still works. So there you go. I am still doing, every time I take a load out of the drawer, I fold it and I bring it, and that means I'm just sticking over there, and I'm putting mine away as I get to them. I just have started my load. He keeps his separate from mine because he has work funk on his clothes. So I'll wash his separate from mine. I am trying to do without my oxygen, and I'm noticing even in the camera, yeah, I've got like a blue tint. So when I get done with this, I'm going to go check my O2, see where I'm at. Might be going to the doctor tomorrow. I've got, me and Carol Beth both, oh, I can't open this drawer. Me and Carol Beth both have therapy call appointments. Luckily, they'll call us. It's like a telemed appointment. They wanted us to come in, and it was going to interfere with her art class. And she is loving being back at art, and I am loving her going back to art. And like I said, the lady across the street is, we're supposed to have possible storms. And so she told me, she said, as long as it's not storming, she'll go, and she would love to take her. So that will be a big help and blessing to me and Becca. That way we won't have to sit and wait, you know, wait on her. They're painting and doing. And yeah. So I'll give my doctor a ring and just kind of see. I go to the vascular surgeon Tuesday. So I just might wait and see what they say. Of course, he has nothing to do with this, I don't think. I don't know. Anywho, I'm getting my clothes put away, and I'll be back. Okay, one other tip. Well, I don't know if I've given you any tips or not. COVID brain, it'll be okay. Even my friend, my Selbrook sister that had COVID, and they didn't even wind up in the hospital. I mean, they had it kind of bad, but the doctor gave them enough antibiotic, which that really, they found doesn't really. But then they gave them the zinc and the D and everything they needed, and she had a breathing treatment thing, so she did that like 3 times a day. And so they think doing all that, you know, helped. I do have to say, not sponsored, wished it was. Andrew is looking out for his mama. I call myself his mama. Yeah. He got me some multi-gummy vitamins, and he is very particular about, it has to be organic, you have to know the ingredients in it. So I started taking these yesterday. You take 2, and it's immune system and energy metabolism support. So he got me that, and then he got me some extra strength biotin for hair, skin, and nails. He said since he had colored my hair, it was going to kind of damage it, and I already have coarse hair anyway. So he said the biotin should, and that's what he's been making Brian do. And Brian's hair has really, his hair's not as coarse as it used to be, is it, Carol Beth?
No, don't look like Rich Thomas.
Yeah, he doesn't look like Rich.
But he still looks like an Italian mobster.
He does look like an Italian mobster, or Red from the Angry Birds, because of his eyebrows. So Still haven't checked my oxygen. I'm going to go and get my last load out of the drawer. I keep saying I'm going to stop. I'm going to stomp myself and check. But then I think I got one more load in the drawer to do. I need to do my planner. I need to plan menus for this coming week. Yeah, just all the things. All the things. Still haven't called the contractor. So I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Y'all tell me if you know. Yeah. Okay. So, also not sponsored. I was talking about Fat Man's Funky Clothes. Sun detergent, which is cheap. Yeah, it was no good. Fat Man told me, do not ever buy Sun laundry detergent ever again. I mean, we got a huge jug. And it said it had like the Oxy. Wasn't OxyClean, but it was like the off-brand of it in it. And it did not clean clothes worth shoot. This, and we've done Arm & Hammer before. Not sponsored, but I'm just saying. And I want to say I got it at Walmart. No. Did we get it at Sam's? I'll have to check my orders. It was either Sam's or Walmart. I'll have to look back and see. But it's got the OxyClean Stain Fighter Fresh Scent. Does 106 loads. Okay? Baking Soda Fresh, Whiter Whites, Brighter Brights, da-da-da-da. So far, the clothes I've been taking out of the dryer smell wonderful. So I told Fat Man, I'm like, during the course of the week, really pay attention to your clothes, like as you're working, because that Sun, he said, by lunchtime, he was stinking. He said, now I know, you know, it depends on what he gets into as to the odor. He said, no, this was funk, like body odor funk. He said, and it was my clothes. He said I could smell my shirt. And it was his shirts. And also, if you didn't know, I usually don't like the laundry soaps. I'm trying to get it angled. Where it does like that, where the cap's on it. Because that happens. You get the stains. How old were you when you knew that you could throw the cup? Just measure out your soap and throw the cup in the washer and wash it. Just make sure you take it out before you put it in the dryer. Yeah, I was today years old when I found that out. Yeah, you just throw the whole thing in the washer. Yep. And you do not have to fill it all the way to the top. They do that to trick you. See where the 4 is? Can you see that 4? You only go, for your maximum load, you only go to that 4. You do not go to the top. That's what causes your clothes to get really funky. Too much laundry soap. Yep. How many days year old were you when you learned that? There was one that we had, it didn't have a clear lid. It had it was extra. It was the extra laundry soap. It had the yellow cup, and it was very faintly, I mean, you could not make it out. And all of us were filling that sucker up to the top. And then after I had seen it on somebody else's channel, I want to say it was Home with Haley. It used to be the Cooper family. But now it's Home with Haley. I want to say it was her that talked about you only go to that certain line. So, yeah. And then throw that cup in that washer, buddy. So, let me get this load out. Go get some air. Then I'm going to get to my desk and do some planning. I put my planner on the dining room table. I've done my plan with me, and I got the week kind of planned out. I have not done my menu yet. So, But I found this quote in that book that I'm reading by Rachel Hollis, and that is going to, by giving myself a path, I feel a sense of calm, even in the midst of chaos. And on the hardest days, I can remind myself of who I am. And then I put warrior. So even on my hardest days, I can remember that I am a warrior, a child of God. So yeah. I've got room that I can fill in with stuff. I tried using some new stickers that I'd gotten from the Happy Planner that I'd ordered, not sponsored. Wished it was. Hey, Happy Planner. But they had a neat chore book. They had a new box book called Just Appointments. And that was something that I really needed, was just some appointment labels. So, and then I got creative. I've been watching some Plan With Me's. I stuck that one down, and they are not removable. Once you get it down, you can't raise it back up. So, but it stuck there. It was a huge, this was one huge sticker like that big. And I cut it in half and did it like that. And I thought that looked pretty. I've got to sit down and come up with a menu for this week. And then my project for this week, I'm going to work on crocheting some hats for the Keep America Warm project. I'd done it before. A couple of years back, I got up to 380 hats. So, and then they had this cool weekly checklist. I used one last week. Yeah, I used one last week, and it did help. So, yeah. That came off of this little dashboard thing. It's supposed to fit the Happy Planner, but I just clippied it to it. Okay, so that's my plan with me. And I think the only thing I've got left to do tonight, I've done my laundry. It is all folded, all put away. We are looking at, I don't know what time it is. I better stop my Pandora radio before I get in trouble for copyright. It's the Piano Boys. Love them. If you've never listened to the Piano Boys, oh, my stars. Very calming. Very. It's very relaxing. Okay. Okay, I'm sorry. I was reading a message from our general contractor. How he has an estimate for me, I do not know, because he has not been by. How can he estimate something he ain't looked at? I'm just asking. Yeah. Alright, so let me clean up my planner stuff, and I will be back. Okay, sweet friends, I think that is going to do it for today. Yes, my hand is shaking now. It is 6 o'clock, so y'all have come along a full day with me. Like I said, I didn't get up till 10 though, so yeah, but I haven't taken a nap, so kudos. But I haven't sat in a chair much yet either, so I'm trying to stay awake so I can go to sleep tonight. We'll see. Sleeping has just been so hard. And they said insomnia, and I've always dealt with insomnia, but they said that that was another COVID thing. Lovely. Like I don't have enough issues. So, until next time, I would say until tomorrow, but I can't make no promises. That's like, be good, be sweet. I can't make no promises. Big Mama will try. I might be, hey heifer. Then again, I might be, did you see what that heifer did? You never know. I can blame it on the brain. I can blame it on COVID. No jury in the world would ever convict me. I I told that man he better watch it. When he walked through yesterday when Andrew was doing my hair, and he's like, oh my, and this was the first box of color that Andrew put on it. So it was not near this white. And that man's comment was, oh my God, is it going to be that color? And Andrew's like, no, it's going to be whiter. And that man was like, what? Whiter? And I told him, I said, say something. You say something. I can kill you and no jury in the world would ever convict me. All I got to do is claim COVID brown. Andrew's like, she's got a point. So, I'm done with my planner. I do have to sit down and meal plan for the week. I'm going to try to come up with easy, but then again, I need to have my honey in there. Cook it. Oh, sorry. My grandmother would have a hissy and roll over in her grave. Yeah, there you go. Cover it up. Meals. I'm trying to come up, and my brain just could not think. So, I'm either going to go to good old staple go-tos. Though we never did make the green bean potato sausage thing. So that might be tomorrow night. That I've got those taters in there that need to be used. So I've got that kielbasa sausage in there, and I've got the little sausage. So either way, we could go either way. So yeah, I think that's going to be tomorrow night. Yes. Yes. So tomorrow, one down. And then we'll do a taco night. So 2 down. See, I only have 5 more to go. I did that math in my head, y'all. I'm excited. Alright, until then, put on those smiles, get those dimples, even if you have to go down to the Walmart and get them. Don't go to the Dollar Tree. They aren't as pretty. And keep that smile on that face. Don't need bail money. But if you do, call Big Momma. I'll either need it too, or I got your back. Bye, y'all.